didn't do nothing wrong, man.
Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you're told to do.
I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate.
Spell it.
His name is Stephen Howard. He loves hearing his name.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away?
Come here.
Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Well, today we're going back to Florida with We the People News. Not only is he continuing to cosplay as a journalist, today he's pretending to be a process server, going to a private medical facility to show the world yet again just how stupid he actually is. Let's take a look.
We're at the Institute of Endocrinology. We're at the Institute of Endocrinology.
I believe the word you're looking for is endocrinology. And why exactly are you at this building? It's not a government building. This is a private medical facility, so you have no business being here. But I'll play along for now.
Hello. Shell's office manager here. I just need to see the office manager. Yeah, it's a formal notice to preserve evidence. Huh? Oh, I actually do a lot of work traveling all around the country.
Delusion.
Hey.
Okay. Are you recording?
I am.
I'm going to ask you to stop recording because we do have patients in here.
I'm not recording the patients. It's just a legal process, so I can't. I mean, like, I'm just here to serve this, and then I'm leaving.
Okay. I can put it into the picture.
Yeah. I can. So you can legally accept service on behalf of the business.
Look at the face that this woman is making. She is terrified because the person standing in front of her looks like this. I mean, we would all be making the same face if this creature was standing in front of us. And the jackass doesn't even know what he's doing. He's trying to serve them with legal notice. You can personally serve someone, but you cannot serve papers yourself. You have to use a third party. He thinks he could just show up and hand this lady a legal document that is probably written in crayon anyway, and he thinks that actually counts as serving.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
How about Fantasyland?
Yeah, like
What does that matter?
Like where, not living where. What do you represent?
I'm here to serve process.
From where?
To
From a court?
Well, it's a legal process, yes.
From a court or where?
Well, from me. On behalf, I'm the authorized representative of Mr. Trotter, Wayne Trotter.
You're an idiot!
Authorized representative?
Yes. What is from the court? Do you understand that on a legal process, a process server can serve a document and they don't have to be from the court?
I'll take this, but please leave immediately.
I am.
I'll give this to me.
I'm not. I know. I need to sign it. I need to sign it. I need to sign it.
No sign.
You're taking my copies also. Give me the.
Okay, please call the police service. Call the police.
Okay, it's all on video. I'm here to serve process
No, you're
and
not
I'm
allowed to
leaving.
do this trespassing, please.
Okay.
Leave
All right.
immediately.
I'm serving process.
Okay. Please call please.
Let me get a pen. This is what I knew y'all were going to do. This is obstruction of justice. You know that, right?
Wrong. No, dumbass, this is not obstruction of justice. You're trespassing now on their property. This is private property, not government property. And this is why you're not supposed to serve legal papers yourself. To ensure validity, the courts require an unbiased third party to serve these papers to maintain impartiality against these proceedings. Only a jackass First Amendment frauditor would think it's proper to show up with I say a legal document in your words, not mine, because you probably wrote it out in crayon, like I said before. Only jackasses like you would show up with such a document, expecting it to get signed by these people. They're not acknowledging this at all. And in fact, you're not even supposed to be in this building filming because it is a medical facility. So you're wrong on all fronts.
Please stay with us.
Oh, no, I am.
So the police can come.
I can't leave now.
No
I can't
trespassing.
leave now. I can't leave now because you're calling the cops. Yeah, I'm waiting. Absolutely. I'm doing exactly what you told me. All right.
Until they come and
Yes, sir. Absolutely. All on video.
I am not what you would call a handsome man. The good Lord chose not to bless me with charm or a fully functional brain.
So,
Hey, Sergeant Shelby, when Police Department.
Sergeant, I came in here and no, you're causing the HIPAA violation by calling the cops up here.
That doesn't make sense.
I came here for a legal process.
Okay.
No, okay. I would have been gone as soon as I dropped this off, but y'all told me to wait for.
Yes, sir.
Y'all violated your patient's HIPAA. No, that's ridiculous. It's all on video. I got 2 different cameras showing the whole thing. They caused this. They provoked this. I simply wanted to drop legal process in their hand and leave. I was not trying to hang around.
Yes.
They told me to wait. They called y'all. They're the ones that put HIPAA on the line.
Okay. Could we step outside?
Yeah.
For a minute? Is that okay?
Yeah. Shut up.
Sir,
No, shut up.
I understand you're upset.
No, do you not realize what they just did? I came in here to serve legal process.
Gonna cry?
Yeah, you sure did try, but much like everything else in your life, you failed and failed miserably at it.
And they told me to wait, and they called y'all because they're trying to obstruct. They're going to get sued. They know they're getting sued, and that's why they told me to wait, and they called you. So I want something written on them.
You serious?
The only thing I'm here to do is prevent a disturbance.
But I need to serve process. They're trying to dodge process.
I'm not preventing you from doing that.
Okay, well, then I want to go and serve process. The guy took my papers out of my hand, taking my own paper that I needed for the court. I grabbed it back from him. He said to call the cops and then called y'all.
It's so frustrating. So he spends about 6 minutes dumping his purse out on the ground for this sergeant to listen to. He just rehashes exactly what we just saw inside. He shows up with this stupid paper that is not actually a legal document. He's filming inside the medical facility. They tell him to leave. He doesn't. So they call the cops on him. For some reason, he thinks they're in the wrong because they're inside their building and they want him to leave. He has no legal reason to be there, yet he's going to continue to cry. We're going to fast forward until another police officer arrives.
Yeah, I'm just trying to serve legal process. That was
I was walking in, man.
The
The only reason I came down here, man, they just dispatched me and said somebody was in the lobby yelling, so that's why I showed up.
The only reason I wasn't even yelling when they called you.
Flashback.
Shut up.
Sir,
No, shut up. Because the woman behind the desk was being chatty Cathy and running her mouth. And I told her to shut up. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I told her to shut up. That's it.
Okay.
You know?
That's fine.
But all I want to do, and I told them up front, I said, look, I just want to drop this off. I want to serve it with somebody who's authorized to receive service on behalf of the business.
Okay.
And instead, they're trying to obstruct a lawful process. Yeah, and you can't trespass somebody for doing a lawful, like, I understand private property that you can be asked to leave or even trespassed for really any reason, but there's one special caveat to that. I've never been here before. I was strictly here to serve legal process. You cannot simply dodge process by telling somebody who wasn't causing any problems that was going to bring process.
Now, I'm not going to pretend to know all the laws when it comes to processing somebody, handing people legal documents, claiming they've been served with a lawsuit. I have no idea how that works because I've never been served with a lawsuit. I guess silly me. But I do know that he has no business inside that facility. They tried to take the document from him. He wanted some sort of signature. They refused. And at that point, he should have just left. But no, he wanted to linger and continue to film medical clients. And now he's crying about it. It makes zero sense.
The whole reason I'm here and why this legal process is here is because of them basically doing the same thing to one of their patients. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah?
Hello.
Hey, I was here to serve legal process. That was the only thing, and I told them up front. I said, look, I just need to drop this with somebody that's authorized to receive it on the business. I've never been here before. I'll never come back here again. So I'm going to go back in there. And
to your own admission, this is private property,
Yeah.
and they've asked you to leave.
I know.
So if you go back in there, you would be violating what?
Well, but you can't. But you have to give me a written trespass warning. Yes.
It's private property, and they've asked you to leave.
Right, but you have to give me a written trespass warning.
Wrong again, idiot.
I swear your YouTube law degree is not worth the toilet paper it's written on. I don't know why First Amendment auditors came up with this idea that you have to have a written trespass warning. Verbal will do just fine. Them telling you to leave is the verbal trespass. And now the police are here to enforce it. You're not going back inside. Stop crying. Get back on the public bus, and maybe you could find your way home today.
I have to have a written trespass warning before I can actually lawfully, and you might want to check with the supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
Okay, you might want to call your lieutenant then.
Okay.
Because in order to, I have to be given a written trespass. Yes, you do. I'm telling you, you do.
This is bullshit.
I'm telling you, you do.
If it's private property, you do not have to be given a written trespass warning. If they have asked you to leave and you refuse to leave, then you are in violation.
But I'm here for a lawful, but I'm here for a lawful process, a legal process.
Are you a process server?
That's like asking somebody if they have press credentials. You know that anybody can be press, right? You don't have to have credentials.
But you're not claiming to be the press. You're claiming to
I
be
am.
a process
I am the
server.
press. I'm with We the People News.
Well, I'm a little confused. I thought he was here to be a process server. I didn't know he was being a journalist at the same time. Either way, he's failing at both. But just to let you know, he is in Florida. Florida doesn't have a license to be a process server, but you must be certified by that specific county or judicial circuit court. I don't think he went through the process. You have to be 18. You have to be a permanent resident of Florida. You must not have any mental or legal disability, which I think disqualifies him already. Must submit to pass a criminal background check. That's another fail. You must pass a written examination. All of this is never going to be a sign that this jackass is an actual process server. So tell me another one.
So are you a process server with what agency?
I'm not answering the question for one, and for two, I said that about the trespass. No. And I mean, for one, asking that question about a process server, okay, that's like somebody asking somebody, okay, you say that you're press, but do you have press credentials? You know, the Supreme Court identifies press as somebody that gathers news material.
You're not claiming to be the press. You're claiming to be a process.
I'm claiming to be I'm claiming to be the press,
okay,
and I'm claiming to be the process server.
Okay, if you want to be the press, that's fine.
I can be. Can I not?
I'm concerned about the process server.
But can I not be both?
Sure.
There you go.
Do you have credentials to show that you're a process server?
There is no. As long as I'm over the age of 18, I can lawfully serve papers and be the process server for it. I don't. That's all. That's hocus pocus. Just like, do you have press credentials to prove that you're the press? Man, there's no such thing.
Look, kid, don't waste my time with your blood samply, fingerprinty hocus pocus.
Oh man, it gets so tired proving these idiots wrong and making fun of them. I really start to feel bad a little bit about it. All you got to do is Google become a process server in Florida, and it'll bring you right to the website. You have to go through their process to actually become a legal server in the state of Florida. It's not the same as just cosplaying some journalist. You can call yourself press all you want. I can call myself a doctor, but that doesn't mean I can write my prescriptions.
Right, but what I'm saying is, does that count as my formal trespass warning? Because they asked me to leave. Because this is the reason why. This is the reason why I'm asking. Because if it
5 minutes later.
So they do wish to trespass you.
So I can't drop these off.
Well, they have said that they've asked you to leave. They said they want you trespassed. So if you go back in there, then yes, you would be trespassing after.
Mark it down as a refusal. Like
That's what I'll do. I'll mark it down as a refusal. Yeah. All right.
So to fill out a trespass warning, we do need your ID.
I won't do it. Because see, here's the thing. I didn't do anything to actually. I'm never coming back here anyway.
Well, like you said earlier, you can be trespassed for.
Okay, but I also have a Fourth Amendment right to be free of searches and seizures. And if I haven't lawfully done anything wrong I was leaving the property. I was simply asking. I would have been gone. I was asking you a question as to if I can go drop these off. I'm not going to ID. So I didn't lawfully do anything to do it. So everything was fine until I asked you if I could drop these off. So I'm not.
All right, I'm pretty much done with this idiot. First, he wanted a written trespass. Now he doesn't want to give his ID so they can give him a written trespass. He thinks he's press. He thinks he's a process server. This guy completely lives in Frauditor fantasy land. He actually doesn't have any purpose to be here. For some reason, he thinks it's his duty to drop off these legal forms to this private business. I don't know what goes on in that little skull of his, but I think it's time for him to see the inside of a jail cell. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. These police officers are way too nice to him. They probably feel bad for him. That's why they don't demand his ID, and he just wanders off with this other dude that he's with. I don't even know who this guy is. Well, it's just another day of this sad, sad thing he calls a life. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you are a process server, let me know how I did. Did I get the process right? Because like I said before, I have no idea how that works. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans? No.